with 4 guards in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I just thought, I mean, we were struggling to handle the ball in the first half and struggling to get anywhere with our offense, so I felt like we needed guys that could really put the ball on the floor and make plays. And then on the other end, you know, traditional wasn't as effective either because they had 4 guards in. Now, their 4 guards were big and long, but I felt like when we put Terry in, you know, the key question whenever you're that small is, can you hold your ground, number one. Number two is, can you rebound? And I thought Terry rebounded as well as anybody on our team. And so that was really encouraging, and that's what he does well. And so we decided to play that kind of small, and it was probably good for a little bit and probably ran its course.
Brad, what is Jay's prognosis? Or
so Jay sprained his right ankle, twisted it in. It doesn't have much swelling right now, so it looks good. They're going to do an MRI on it tomorrow and figure out if there's anything above what they think right now. But you know, I got mostly positive vibes as I was talking to him, and then also to our doctors and trainers, that it won't be a long-term thing. But we'll see. We'll know more tomorrow.
Did Beasley,
yeah, he crushed us.
Yeah.
No, he crushed us. He was great. He had that great run. Got the tip in at the end of the third that kind of gets you going, make you feel good about yourself. And then you hit tough shots, and then you get in rhythm, and the basket looks bigger than it is. You know, Michael is a professional scorer and has been for a long time. And, you know, I played against him with Miami a couple times last year, and he always seemed to have that ability against us in big moments. And I thought the start of the fourth quarter was, you know, he was great.
Just season high 24 points for Sullinger. Obviously seemed to, you know, pretty close to 100%, and just with his work on the glass obviously didn't seem to have much help, but just his work down there against Howard.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing pretty well. He was playing, obviously, like you said, he rebounded the ball, he scored the ball, he did a lot of good things. He made some shots. And we need him to play well, you know, and when we lose Jay, we lose a little bit of ability to maintain some semblance of size if we want to play small with certain groups. And so, you know, that shifted Evan to the 4 quite a bit. So we were really small with those guys and Evan and Sully out there. But I thought Sully did, you know, as long as Sully's in there rebounding, that gives us a chance.
Coach, you had mentioned Terry's rebounding, but what else did he show you during practice that gave you the confidence to put him in at such a critical time in the game?
Well, first of all, we had to play. You know, we lost Jay, so we were going to have to give those guys a blow, and I thought that Terry's really improved and continued to work, and his mindset's great, and I think he's feeling good. He had a good practice yesterday. He's had great workouts every day. He's walked through with our first 2 groups the last few times, and feel good about his progress and trust that he's ready to go.
Brad, would you consider a change to the starting lineup with maybe Zeller for Amir? I know Amir didn't play a lot tonight, or is that something you might think about, or maybe the rotation?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I think we look at that after every game, and we analyze that. Obviously, when you're winning more often than not, there's not a lot of change that usually occurs, although I think that you certainly have to look at it. I thought our starting lineup at the start of the game played very well. So, you know, I don't think the first 6 minutes of the game were what lost us the game. So I'm not sure that would. I think that might be we'll look at it. We'll see. And it may be opponent-based too.
Just shooting 37% for you guys, you know, 25% from deep. Is that
hard to win?
Hard to win. Is that encouraging at all? You guys are still right there, or is it still just, you know? Did you like the looks you guys got?
I mean,
as the win gone.
I mean, we had a lot of games in this little stretch that have gone right down to the wire, and we've made big time plays, and we found ourselves down and come back and all that other stuff. But at the end of the day, to do that, you have to make you have to make shots, right? And so we've had a lot more good nights than bad recently in doing that, especially in big moments. But today it didn't go down, and theirs did. And you know, I hate to simplify basketball, but that's ultimately what it's about, is which team makes more. And I thought that the thing that concerns me about tonight, or the thing I didn't like about tonight, was I felt like they got transition baskets in the first half, and that gets your confidence going when you see the ball go through the net. And so when you let good players get a layup, good players get to the free throw line, and they get to see that go through, then the hard shots become a little bit easier for those guys. And I thought that happened a little bit.
Brad, just two questions for the that inadvertent whistle towards the end there with the loose ball.
Yeah.
Were you about to call a timeout?
I did call a timeout, but when I saw Isaiah go for it, I just turned to the official and yelled timeout, and he turned. I think he was kind of catching the play again, and so that's why it was an inadvertent whistle. I didn't even focus on Isaiah, so I didn't realize he didn't ultimately get the ball. I thought he was going to get it.
And then the Turner technical, did you get an explanation of what happened there?
The official told me that there was a shove, I guess. I did not see it, nor have I seen a replay of it.
Why was that a jump ball? The ball was off of Harden or whoever it was.
I guess as long as it's a live ball, it's an inadvertent whistle. So I guess the ball was off of us, is what I had heard. Oh, really? So I don't know, but anyways, whenever there's a live ball and there's an inadvertent whistle, it's an automatic jump at midcourt. So it's the right call. I mean, I didn't see it, so it wasn't. I probably should wait till we have the ball to yell timeout, but I thought we were going to get it, and so I was on to the next thing. Thanks, Coach. Thanks.